Hey people, what's up? I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm David and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be speaking about the maximized conversions bidding strategy with target cost per action. In the last video, we discussed maximized conversions without target cost per action. Here is a link to the same if you haven't watched it yet. Go ahead and check it out and then come back to this video. For those who want to learn about digital advertising platforms like Google Ads, Facebook Ads and a lot more, I urge you guys to go ahead and smash that subscribe button because I have a lot more content coming your way. Now let's go ahead and learn some Google Ads.
So the first question is, what is Target CPA? Target CPA basically stands for Target Cost Per Action, or it's also called as Target Cost Per Conversion. So this is something that you can set in your maximize conversions bidding strategy, in which you can tell Google that this is an average amount that you're ready to pay per conversion. So let's assume that you have a campaign in which you would like to spend only rupees 50 per conversion. You can set that as your target cost per action, and Google will try to get you conversions around that particular average. How is it different from max CPA? We've seen the max function work for us in maximize clicks, where we could set a maximum cost per click. The maximum function allows us to basically set a limit beyond which Google will not be allowed to spend, and Google will have to adhere to it. Target CPA, on the other hand, just gives Google a target that it needs to achieve. So it can get you conversions that are higher than your target CPA and can get you conversions that are lower than your target CPA. However, the average would be somewhere in and around the target CPA that you have set. Now let's go ahead and dive into Google Ads and see how we can go ahead and set a target CPA for our campaign. So here is the test campaign that we have been working with. Now let's go ahead and dive into settings. And under settings, we see that the bidding strategy is already set to maximize conversions. So under maximize conversions, you get the option to set a target cost per action. Just go ahead and click this. And under this, let's say that you want to set your target cost per action at rupees 50. That means you want your average cost per action to be around rupees 50. Go ahead and set that here. And you can just click save. And that's it. You set a target cost per action for your campaign. And now Google will try to achieve conversions for you around this particular average range of rupees 50. Now let's look at the pros and cons of Target CPA. It's quite similar to maximize conversions itself. However, there is a slight difference. We will discuss that in a little detail in the upcoming slide. So here is the change of pros and cons between maximize conversions and maximize conversions with Target CPA. So in maximize conversions, you could get the highest volume within the same daily budget. However, there might be some constraint on this after setting a target cost per action, but optimization over a period of time should take care of that. The other factors remain the same. You can go ahead and check it out in my previous video on maximize conversions itself. The next change that we see is under the cons, where there was no control over your cost per action in maximize conversions. In this case, there is some control over it, and Google will try to optimize the campaign towards the set target cost per action. So you can go ahead and check out the cons of maximize conversions because the rest of them remain the same. Here are two extremely important things that you need to keep in mind before setting a target cost per action. The first is, never set your target cost per action too low, because if you set it too low, your campaign will end up underspending and Google will not be able to optimize and find conversions for you at such a low target cost per action. The second is, never set your target cost per action too high. If you set it too high, then Google is going to find conversions at a higher cost per action for you and your campaign might end up overspending. So the next question is, how do you find the right cost per action for your campaign? If you have 3 months data of your cost per conversion, I would recommend taking an average of that cost per conversion and setting that as your target cost per action, or probably even a little higher than that initially to give Google some leeway. But over a period of time, you can reduce it to that amount.
This is all about the maximized conversions bidding strategy with target cost per action. And if you guys have any questions about this topic, please let me know in the comments and I will definitely get back to you about it. I guess you guys know what comes next. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. This is it for today. Goodbye until next time.